How's it going, everybody? My name is Doodles. In this video I'm going to take a look at the brand new code series of digital amp modelers for Marshall amps. while Marshall aren't the first amp company to get into the modelling game, this is one that I believe so many of us have been waiting a very, very long time for. Marshall did try the modelling previously with another amp, but this is their new flagship modelling series, and I believe they have absolutely hit the nail on the head. I've always found that with most amp modelers that the companies seem to nail their own tones right, but the rest generally lacking over the PV. I like the PV tones, but the rest of them were kind of lacking a bit. The Vox, surprisingly, the JVM was my favourite tone on it. The Fender Mustang, I think the Fender tones were spot on. The Marshall was actually pretty decent actually, but I am a Marshall guy through and through. And I have always loved the likes of the JCM 800, DSL, JVM, Plexi, etc. And I know there'll be many of you out there that feel the same, but just can't afford them. The amps aren't cheap. But now we have a Marshall modelling amp, and if anyone is going to model their own tones, well, it'd be Marshall, so you think. And I believe they have. They are absolutely fantastic. There's 14 preamps in total, ranging from the Plexi, the Bluesbreaker, JCM 800, DSL, JVM, as well as an American Mesa Boogie overdrive and Fender clean, and some of the amps on the Marshall side have clean and overdrive options too. There's 8 cabinets ranging from 1x12s to 4x12s. Now there's also 4 power amps to choose from. There is the EL34, the EL84 and a British and American 5881. 24 effects in total built in, with 5 being able to be used at any one time, ranging from distortions to auto wah, pitch shifter, chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo, multiple delays and reverbs. Which is really cool. So there is a tone in here for everyone, and I believe that you will be able to find many usable tones in this little box. Unfortunately, I can't show you every single thing this amp can do because this video would go on far too long, but I'm going to be doing many videos over the coming weeks and months with this amp, so hopefully I will start to unlock its true potential. Now there's one feature on this amp that I think many amp modelers and many other amps in general should have, and that is a USB recording output. Everything you've heard in this video has been direct from this USB port, no microphones at all, just a USB cable into the computer, selected on my DAW, and away I go. Now Blackstar also have this feature with the ID, which is really cool, and I think a lot of them will probably start doing the same, or I hope they do, but Marshall absolutely nailed it on the head because I can't play my amp that loud and I can't record that loud, so this feature really does set it apart from many of the other amp modelers that I have. Now some other features in this amp are a onboard tuner and a feature to connect to an app via Bluetooth on your smartphone or tablet, and where you can modify your tone via the app rather than having to dial in with these controls. And you can also store 100 presets on the amp and on your phone as well, which is really cool. So if you ever got a tone that you really like, you can just save it on there and you can record it anywhere. It doesn't have to be the same amp. If you say went to a friend's house with a chord, or you went to a gig, you can just record your exact tone into their amp, and away you go. There's also a foot switch coming out where you can do just that. You can work with your presets, so if you're going gigging with these things, then you've got full control over your presets, which is really cool. Now if you're watching this not long after it's been uploaded, the 25 watt combo which I've got here is out on May the 9th, which is today. The 50 and 100 watt combos are set to be released at the end of May, and the 100 watt head and matching cab are released in early June. The foot switch is due out some point around the end of May, early June also. The United States release days might be slightly different, so if you're interested in one of these, go to your local guitar shop and see what the dates are for the release of those. But if you're watching some point from the end of summer onwards, then these amps are definitely going to be out, and you can go and pick one up, and I think you'll be very happy like I am with mine, because I am so happy with this and I think it's worth every penny that I spent on it. For more information, and if you want to pick up your own Marshall code, links are down below in the description. My name is Doodles, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.